du soleil, pas du soleil, pas du soleil, da-da-da. Pas du soleil, pas du soleil.
Hello everyone. Ignore that horrible lighting. The light is coming in from behind me, so that doesn't really help things, but the rest of the kitchen is a mess. So I'm just gonna face this way. It's fine. Anyway, looking a little rough. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. Also wanted to go for a run this morning, but it was raining and muddy, and I realized that I did not wash the workout clothes that I wanted to use this morning. So we did not do our run. But exciting news still, and an exciting day. First of all, I have been collecting those little McDonald's Tiny Tan BTS toys. They had the throwback edition, and I had every one except for J-Hope. And someone just offered to sell me one, so I'm super excited because that means I will have the entire collection of the throwback edition. Now you need to have the oh, what's the other one called? I just forgot. What is that one? Anyway, that new one is out now, and I have 2 of those, so I need to collect those now. Hopefully I don't have to buy those from anybody, because it is a lot more expensive when you have to pay somebody to give you one. Usually they're only a couple of dollars, but when you have to buy one from somebody, they will charge you a lot of money. So I did find somebody that's only going to charge me like $10 for the toy and the shipping, so that's pretty good. Probably like $5 for the toy and $5 for shipping, but still want to collect them without having to pay all that. So that's really exciting. I did go to the McDonald's near us yesterday, and I asked if I could buy just the toys, and they were letting me, but they could only find like 2 of the ones that I already have. And then at the last second, she found one I didn't have, and I managed to buy that one. So I actually have 3 of those now. So that's pretty exciting, but I still need the other ones. And then I'm going to an event tonight. It's a Witches night in Howell, Michigan. So I'm not too far away from where it's happening. So I think my older sister and I are going to go, which is exciting. I haven't hung out with my older sister in years. I have a few older sisters, so don't get confused, because I know I'm always mentioning like my older brother or younger brother, but I actually have 1 younger brother and 3 older brothers, and then I have 4 older sisters. Yeah, I have 4 sisters and 4 brothers. But yeah, one of my older sisters is coming, and I'm super excited. We're gonna go to Witches Night, hang out. I'm going to dress up as a witch. I think the costume I have is actually from Hocus Pocus. And then maybe having a drink out. I don't know. But I'm super excited to go. I'm looking a mess. But I will see you when I change out of my t-shirt and get ready to go. So I'll see you later. All right, I'm all ready to go. I got my witch's hat on. I got my costume. I got a little broom. Let me put the camera down so you can see the whole thing, I guess. All right, this is it. This is my costume. I am loving it. Loving the costume. This has like things to go on my fingers, so I'm really liking that part about it. But I'm liking it. Hopefully it looks good for tonight. All right, guys, it's the next day. I had a lot of fun yesterday. Got to hang out with my sister. Had a few drinks, saw a lot of cool costumes. Ignore the sound from the pool. Also, it's very dirty with the leaves that are falling right now. I'm just walking to my grandparents used to live next door. Now my brother lives there, and I'm gonna borrow his truck because we're gonna go to a parade now. If you are from Korea or somewhere else, I have a lot of people still watching from Korea because I live in Korea. But if you don't know, most schools around the US will have like school colors and a school mascot, and we have lots of sports teams, and especially like football. Everybody loves football, and we have a lot of school dances and things like that. And one thing we do is called homecoming, which is usually towards the start of the year, usually the very end of September or beginning of October. And there's a homecoming dance and a homecoming football game, and then a homecoming parade. All the schools around wherever you might live in the US usually do these kinds of things. And so there happens to be one nearby, a homecoming parade and a football game and everything. I think the dance already happened, but we're not going to the football game or anything, but the kids really wanted to see the parade. So I managed to borrow a shirt from someone for this school. It's got the mascot on it, and their colors are purple and gold. The kids are wearing yellow shirts so that they're wearing gold for the purple and gold. And we're gonna go see the parade. I don't know about the football game yet. Probably not because it's a little late, but I'm gonna borrow my brother's car and we're gonna head out. All right, everyone, it's the next day again. We went to that parade yesterday. The kids had so much fun. They got a lot of candy because they were throwing so much candy from all the floats. It was pretty cool. The kids loved it. They've never really seen that before, so they really liked that. Brought back a lot of memories. I felt like an old person because I was sitting there like, I used to be in marching band, and I remember when I was a cheerleader. I remember when I went to school. So yeah, lots of memories, but we were gonna go to the football game, and then I decided not to because I knew that the kids might not have any fun. It would mostly be for me just to go, I don't know, possibly run into people I know, since like it's kind of a small area we live in with like 3 or 4 towns right next to each other. So everybody from all of these different towns that I've shown you so far, because I've shown you like 4 different towns, everybody kind of knows each other in this small little section of Michigan. So you tend to run into people, although I actually have only run into a couple people I know so far, which is surprising because usually it's a lot of people. And it doesn't matter what town you stop in because everything is kind of connected, which is why it's so easy to show you all these little towns all at the same time, because we kind of are like in the middle of all of them. So anyway, what are we doing today? Today there's like a little farmer's market that I've never checked out before. Again, not too far away because everything is so connected, but I'm gonna go check that out and then maybe go play with the kids somewhere. All right, we are back home. Ignore how I look. I had all the windows down in the car, the AC going, just like back and forth. Like one point I'd have the AC, then I'd roll down all the windows, then the AC again. It was so hot. It's like 80 degrees today. It is a few days away from being October, and it is suddenly like 80 degrees. So hot. I'm so sweaty. The kids are sweaty. Anyway. Oh my goodness. I can't even remember what I have done this weekend. And also ignore the loud noise. I have like 3 fans going right now, so it's probably very loud, but I can't shut them off. This house does not have AC, so we have to use fans, so it gets very loud. I apologize. But yeah, what did I do this weekend? I went to the Witches night. That was so fun. Met up with some people, went with my older sister, had a few drinks, had some dinner, walked around, went to a few stores. I realized I never showed you what I got there, so let me show you. Okay, so I bought some like crystals and stuff. There's some amethyst, obsidian, I don't know, there's a few other ones. I can't remember. I have to think of the names. My brain is not working right now. I've been running around like crazy all morning, and I think my body is just shutting down right now. I'm like, I gotta go take a nap or something. I don't know. But yeah, I got some crystals and some things to help with certain things, because they can help with anxiety, just protection, things like that, calming, stress relief, all sorts of stuff. So I like to have that. I also got this, again, my brain is not working. Selenite? How do you say it? What is it? I don't remember. I'll try to put it down in the description. But I got this big one as well, and you can use it to kind of draw things like chalk almost, or you can leave it usually by your doorways, things like that, for like protection and stuff. Yes, I am into all that. I love it. I love it. So I had a blast at the Witches night, and I enjoyed getting my little stones and crystals. I got this bookmark, which I thought was like super cool. It's not focusing. Focus. I think it's because I'm moving so much. But anyway, it's got a little dragonfly picture in there. So that is pretty cool. And what else did I get? I got a little book for my mom. There was something else. I can't remember. I got a picture taken with my sister. And I'm pretty sure I got something else. I just cannot remember what it is at the moment. But that's okay. We're dealing with it. And then today I took the kids to a playground. We went to the farmer's market that was just around, and then we went to the library, because there's also a couple libraries. I mean, every town around here has their own library, so I usually get library cards for at least a couple of the libraries, but my library cards are so old, and I've lost them, and it was just time to get new cards. And okay, I just got distracted by a phone call, sorry. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I renewed my library cards and got new ones. Well, got one. I still have to go to the other library that I usually go to get a new one there as well. And then I got the kids their first library cards that they've ever had, because they don't have any in Korea either. So this will be their first library card. So Solar and Hanyul each have a library card. I got my new one as well today for this little library, and Solar got a book, Hanyul got a shark book and a dinosaur book, and then I got this book, A Fellowship of Bakers and Magic. It was a new book at the library, and it looked kind of like cozy, witchy, so I thought maybe I could read that. And it's like a young adult, I think, so it should be like a pretty fast read, hopefully, just a cozy little read. And then I got The Troop by Nick Cutter, and it looks like Stephen King said that it was a pretty scary book. So if Stephen King liked it and he said it was scary, then I'm thinking I need to read it for October. So I'm going to read this book later, hopefully, and finish the book that I've been reading for book club, which is Don't Let the Forest In, and just get the creepy vibes going, you know? So anyway, that was our day today. Now it is almost dinner time. We got to figure out what we're doing and yeah, read our books. Just relax. Have a cozy little evening. I got to get started on this vlog. So I'm going to end it here. I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Witches Night and, you know, seeing our little day today. Just our cozy day. Getting library cards and reading books and just relaxing. I will see you guys next time. Bye.